Kansas City police have announced a list of reforms in response to widespread protests after the death of George Floyd last summer. Right now, the police chief and mayor are meeting with community activists and organizers to discuss those reforms. KCTV5's Leslie Aguilar is live for us now at the Greg Kleiss Community Center, where the meeting is underway. What are you hearing, Leslie?
Carolyn, well, actually, we believe that meeting just ended. We've seen a couple people come out. The police chief and mayor are still inside, as well as a lot of the organizers of some of the biggest demonstrations last summer following the death of George Floyd. Since then, many of those protesters have called on KCPD to make a lot of changes. And today, as you mentioned, KCPD announced some of those reforms. They are body cameras, which police will actually start wearing tomorrow. Every officer will be equipped with one. Independent investigations of officer-involved shootings. A duty to intervene policy that encourages officers to step in if they see a colleague acting inappropriately. A First Amendment policy that lays out how police will respond to future protests. A chokehold ban. An internal system for officers to report inappropriate behavior of colleagues. And changes to the Office of Community Complaints, where citizens can report police misconduct. Now, some of the activists who showed up to this meeting today want KCPD to ban the use of tear gas, which was used last summer to disperse crowds. They're also calling on Police Chief Rick Smith to resign. Mayor Quinton Lucas says he's prepared to listen to all concerns, but won't necessarily agree with everything.
People always say, well, we need to change personnel and that's going to make all the difference. I don't think that's the case. One conviction in Minnesota doesn't make a difference. One personnel change here in Kansas City won't make a difference. My view is we need to fundamentally change what we're doing to make sure we're listening better to the community.
Now, the mayor's office sent us this picture of that meeting that's ongoing right now. The health director, representatives from the Jackson County Prosecutor's Office are there, along with activists and faith leaders. Now, we're waiting for the mayor and police chief to walk outside and give us their thoughts on this, as well as some more of the community activists, and we'll have much more coming up at 6 o'clock. Reporting live in Kansas City, Leslie Aguilar, KCTV 5 News.
Thank you, Leslie.